sitting just on the cusp and trying to prove a point in this one. Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Wallach and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Yellow Jackets will boot it away to start the game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Callaway. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Pulls it in, it's Turner. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Turner. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll go back to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Hand off from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. As you watch how a season unfolds and you get off to a good start like these guys have in ACC play, that momentum can really be powerful.
Oh, 100%. The momentum, the confidence. Like, you go from starting the season saying we want to be great in these areas, and now you're starting to see it, starting to pile up some conference wins. Now, Jesse, getting to the middle of the season, and you got to continue to evolve, right? Be ready for some of these rivalries.
No doubt about it. And I think they also like the fact that they've got some guys stepping up and making plays consistently. It's one thing to do it off in non-conference play against weaker competition early in the year, but now that you're...
Touchdown, Georgia Tech! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. line, he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Catch in the middle, it's Callaway. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Quickly out to the tight end. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive game.
Catch in the middle. It's Reed. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. That offensive line grabbing and holding on, and they'll back up and try it again. Now it's 1st and 20 for the offense. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Callaway. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, they execute the in route. And how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Slips through his hands and incomplete, and they had everything set up for the screen except the catch. The green wave in a world of hurt on 3rd and long. They just keep firing. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Plug that stuff back
Tulane
up.
forced to send out the punt
Stop.
unit.
Why you keep on plugging it?
Second time they've had
Trying to kill
kick
him?
it away.
Don't touch that no more.
Punt is on its way. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. First down for this offense. Looking downfield, it's King. Grabbed behind the line, it's Haynes. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
The play action fake. Throws toward the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he
Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. That's the end of the period, and Georgia Tech has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Trying to ball his way in, and they will score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! That his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out, start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Snagged in the middle. It's Reed. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play.
Just got to have better awareness if you're the wide receiver and understanding where the sideline is. That time, it didn't even look like he was trying to get any feet down in bounds.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Here's a heat. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And
intercepted. Oh, what a play. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 20. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Gives it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, and makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down.
Hey, stop being so loud. Stop yelling so loud.
Throws to the wideout.
Oh, man, that's a pick, man.
Had the interception. Instead, it'll be 4th down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started.
In their own territory.
Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
They boot it away. And the punt team able to smack it to the ground. coming out to go on the attack. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. Tulane to the line, facing second and short.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Caught near the sticks. It's Preston. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Tulane right back to the line.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Running back searching for a hole.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Looking left. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down.
And listen.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Time to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Quarterback could not have blocked that ball. Placed it into the hands of his receiver any better. That was a perfect throw. Wide out, deep downfield. You got to finish the play.
They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
It's caught downfield. Finally corralled the number 4. He picks up the first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Going to work on second down in the red zone. It's still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Hayes. Touchdown, Green Wave! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Northwestern is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. We've seen this program stage memorable comebacks before. Do not rule out another one today. They're trailing by just 4 to Cincinnati. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Back to pass, it's Kane. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Spins away from the defense. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was in press? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Throws for the tight end. Nice defensive play.
Wait one more second, it's wide open.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker and they'll turn it over on down.
And they decide to go for it.
That's good defense.
Be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Got a wide open receiver. Sprinting away. Past the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's caught. It's Hayes. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
It's going to be a different second half, buddy. Just to let you know.
About to start here in the second half. Tulane will kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense...
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Got some room to run. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to throw on first down. He'll take a shot. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that.
Lets it fly. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense.
Going to take a shot at this DB. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third.
Yeah, I ain't got enough speed for you out there. You got more speed than me. That's all. That's really the difference in the game. But you bumping though. You play good as shit. You definitely bumping.
Somewhere around your receiver. You got to give him an opportunity to go up and make a play for him.
And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield.
This shit over now.
Stop short on 4th down.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one.
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. And the Yellow Jackets just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Quickly complete. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. They'll try the right side. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way
you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Rushes on him. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter,
some games just be like that. You fucking me up now. That bullshit right there. Dang.
Looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations.
Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Oh, that baby
Games for me.
into the end zone for the score. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Shoots it to the left. And he dropped it. Just didn't hook the thing all the way in.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of...
I've seen him over there, too. Yeah, I've seen him over there, too.
Tries for 6, he'll be lucky. And he is taking it all the way back. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Free safety roaming in the middle of the field. You can see
Yeah, but I can't go. This quarterback can't really. Trust me, I don't play like this. Trust me. I just be taking with. Who you got in the other league? Before we started over, who you had? Oh, then yeah, you fucked me up all. You just beat me in the national championship.
This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Oklahoma is currently ahead early in this one, but they just haven't been able to.
Who you had before the reboot?
Offensively, they're up by 7 over Boston College. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12. Or
yeah, I had Auburn at first when I lost the national championship to Texas A&M.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack.
Yeah, I'm Notre Dame in that league. I hope I do see you in that joint.
I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
Look at that shit,
I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now.
That's supposed to be thrown over the top. He's behind the nigga. That's why I can't go deep with this quarterback for some reason.
We gotta stop turning the football over.
Makes the catch.
Yeah, me too. That's a good. It's a good league. Well, no, I'm gonna keep it running, bro. I'm gonna keep it running. Everybody play their games. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it running. We got a good amount of people in here.
Bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off.
Yeah, you got a good. You picked a good team. You picked other teams available. That was a good sneaky team.
He's going to run it, turning it on, and they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
And I love the change in decision making. Right? That was a much better job. Last possession. Tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession,
because we ain't gonna do nothing but make them better by winning.
Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
That's caught. It's Callaway. Spins away. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Tulane right back to the line. From the red zone, looking for a space. Got it in the middle. It's Preston. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
I do that to try and make your niggas fight for the ball. You know, if they hit each other, that's how I be getting them. You feel me? No matter if you call fair catch or not.
They'll leave it with the lone back.
Well, here's the thing. Not a great run, but the offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily needed to have a strong running game in this one. Their quarterback right now is just playing lights out, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'd get back to throwing the ball.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times,
but don't nobody got Georgia in here.
Important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those,
yeah, so you're going to beat them. You don't got to play the computer.
To get a run game going,
I mean, unless you want to.
It really falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Caught near the sticks. It's Rutherford.
You can,
he'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
So you get the 4th W against computer games.
Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Georgia Tech has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback.
Think big or go home.
So first down, we'll open up the final period. Back to throw, it's King. Here's the pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
The short hands, it's Haynes. There he goes. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. And he drops it, just took his eye.
I'll be going at the users, bro. He can't, hey, I'm going to go at you. One-on-one, I think I can get you. That's how I do so many things, though. Where you can get me.
Huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
Tulane right back to the line.
That's a first down.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
That's a really nice game. It just would have been really nice to see this from this offense.
Too many. And then two of those leagues, we like playing the same people, so you might as well combine it.
Do I try to get this offense?
Man, if he had Shifty, that would have been at least first down.
Try to make this football game close.
This offense has their work cut out for him, man, because the coverage has been so tight.
But he ain't had to move like that, though. Damn.
This defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
As I was throwing it, it's passing the ferns.
Great athletes, and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't
Now the ball in the air.
they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult, and I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here.
They
With
ain't
a big
catching
lead in the
shit.
game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. To the air, it's King. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. There he goes. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. He got stabbed, just dusted the field. They're on the board again. This winning streak is going to continue.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Nah, we do be doing that. Nah, we do that.
He's brought down at the
We do that.
16, would have been much better off to take the touchback.
Yeah, look, I did that before I advanced. I did that. Georgia already gave them. They already got losses. Seems like, yeah.
That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being early in the downs, on first down, finding positive.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Looking for space. It's McClure. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback.
It's picked off, and another empty drive.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score.
Oh, that was my fault. I looked at something. You taking advantage of me, man. You saw you was stuck, man.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a trap meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Say that again.
Looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, he still gonna play his game. But no, I mean, he running 3 leagues, bro. Come on, you gotta give yourself. And you got your own business, you got family, you got wife, kid, you know what I'm saying? That should be a lot. That should be a lot. Pay attention to everything. But that's why I say, since I help him out. I met him on here, you know what I'm saying? But I help him out a lot. I ain't tripping.
It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
Tulane right back to the line.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody
breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the
defense go get some tissue for your nose.
On the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Throw to the end zone. Picked off. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set
No, he
him
got
up
to blow
with a
his
big
nose
play.
first. Give me the tissue.
And some guys just
You
have
gonna
a
have to
knack
wait.
of finding the football, and he is
Me.
one of them. Like, you can just tell
Well.
when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big
Well.
game-changing play in this football game.
Pulls and fires complete. Gets away from one. Finds some space. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. To throw, it's King. Sometimes you'll hear guys derisively say, well, he just piles up numbers. When the number gets close to 450, that's worth doing.
And that's why they throw it as much as they do, because they've got a difference maker playing the quarterback position. He gives them a chance to be explosive and light up the scoreboard.
They'll run if they want to take their time here. Turns it on in midfield. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Oh, it's a reverse. Shakes off the defender.
Well, the offense dialing up the jet sweep, and I like that idea because this receiver, with his speed, you want to try to get him on the perimeter, put the ball in his hands and see what can happen.
And now on second down for this offense. Give to the running back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Yellow Jackets pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the gun, the running back has it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
Good game, though, bro. Good game. Fuck me up. Good game.
Eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling.
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They reeled off 6